Diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me two excellent athletes from above the border there, from Calgary, the Philpott twins. So, I mean, if you guys don't know who these two people are, I mean, we're talking about like some of the top CFL prospects. Maybe even having some interest from the NFL as well. So, you guys, if you don't mind, please introduce yourselves a little bit so people can tell you apart.
Yeah, I'm Jalen Philpott. And I'm Tyson, receiver at the University of Calgary.
So you guys obviously are identical twins, but just to clarify, what's your height and weight? Does that differ a little bit from you two guys?
Yeah, I'm coming in kind of at 6 3/4 is what I was my height at, and I weigh about 195 pounds. But I'm also 7 minutes older than Tyson, so that's the main distinguisher. Yeah, and I'm a little bit taller, so I'm 6'1", but I'm about 192, so a little bit lighter, but a little longer.
Okay, but more or less the same size. I mean, obviously, you guys are twins, and it's not like one of you guys went on one heck of a binge and got a lot fatter than the other. I mean, you're more or less the same size, give or take 5 or so pounds, and a half an inch here and there. So we're good. So, you guys, I mean, obviously have somewhat of the same story. Obviously, I mean, you shared the same womb, shared the same household. Obviously been playing sports your whole life. Could one of you just kind of give me a bit of a background summary, if you don't mind? Where are you guys from, and how'd you get there to Calgary?
Yeah, sure. We're both born and raised in Surrey, British Columbia. My dad, Corey Philpott, played with the BC Lions. But we've been playing football since we were 6 years old. We started really young, from what I can remember. We've always been around football. My dad's coached junior football and been here and there with a couple professional teams. But yeah, just from the get-go, we started at a young age, playing for Team BC and flag, and playing for TBC and community football. And just going up the ranks there in high school. We played high school football at the Siakam Secondary in Delta, BC. We did that till grade 12. And then playing again we played for the National Team Canada team in 2017. And then got invited to the World Junior team in 2018 summer. Played for Team Canada there in Mexico City, and we were able to bring gold home for Team Canada there. And then, from there, our recruiting process was we kind of had offers from every school in Canada. So, and we had a couple of looks down in the south too, but ultimately we decided on the University of Calgary. And from 2017 until this up and coming year, we've been at the University of Calgary, playing pretty good football, and we were able to win a Vanier Cup in 2019 as well. I think it was the first Vanier in 25 years that Calgary had won, so we were able to help them win that. And we've just been around football, eat, sleep, and breathe football all day. So it's kind of our story.
Gotcha. Let me give Tyson the floor there for a little bit. Tyson, give me just a little bit of background about you and your journey as an athlete growing up. I mean, did you yourself play any other sports besides football?
Yeah, for sure. We were actually pretty big into the hockey. The ball hockey scene in Surrey is pretty big, so always doing that in the off season, keeping us well conditioned. And we actually played for about 8 years. We got invited to a few Team Canada teams for that, but we just felt like football obviously was our main sport. A little bit of basketball, of course, keeping us active, but we've always just been like football guys. Could never take us away from that, and always just training for it. Area Academy in BC, as well as All-Star Youth, are big youth organizations that are always training and bringing football back to the youth. So we're always doing that and always helping out support with that. Yeah, I want to add to, we also played ultimate frisbee in grade 12. We never played before, but we just liked how it was pretty similar to football, running and catching and stuff like that. So, but we helped our high school place 4th in the province, and
nice.
75% of our team had never played before. So
crazy. So again, we're looking at 2 very successful wide receivers there for Calgary in youth sports. So I mean, you guys have really done well for yourselves. I want to say, what is it, Tyson? You won like an award for like Rookie of the Year. Talk to me about that award if you don't mind.
For sure, yeah. So we were both true freshman starters right away since game 1. But yeah, I did have a little bit better of a year for sure. I was able to put up 750 yards in my first year. So yeah, I was able to win the Canada West Rookie of the Year, it's called. So I won for our conference, and then I got nominated to win the Peter Gorman Rookie of the Year, which is for the whole league, and I was able to win that. And yeah, it was just a very great experience. Our team was really good that year. Had a not a very good loss in the first round of playoffs, but yeah, my team just helped me out so much and just was able to let me come in right away and just help out right away. But yeah, it was a great honor.
Nice. So I mean, I think about you and that award, and obviously both of you guys. I mean, obviously there's a lot of sibling rivalry, competitiveness, that sort of thing. But Tyson, you ended up winning the award for Rookie of the Year, but a lot of people have Jalen ranked a little higher. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's because of 2019 season. I ended up breaking my foot, so I wasn't able to contribute during the regular season. But yeah, so of course he's got the better stats, career stats for sure. So I think that's a part of it. But I think he knows and I know that we're pretty much 1-2 on the same level. And whenever I'm on the field, I do the same thing. So it is, of course, it's a rivalry. So he has the upper edge, but I'm able to show whenever I get on the field that I can do the same. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in some people's eyes, it's kind of like 1A and 1B. So, I mean,
exactly,
it's not really much of a difference there. But did just kind of want to get your take on that because, I mean, obviously, whenever you got one brother getting all the hype, you always wonder, like, how the other one feels. So, again, you yourself just kind of got dinged up a little bit, which kind of set you back a little bit. So,
yeah.
And I understand that completely. So,
yeah.
Obviously, 2 guys, wide receivers, that position. So let's talk about that position, or really just athletics overall. Like, who are your guys' like favorite athlete of like all time? Like whether it be like in football or otherwise.
Yeah, so I originally I only played receiver coming into the University of Calgary. I was originally a running back and a DB. So took me a little bit of a jump to get into the receiver and get natural with my hands and running routes. But all time, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so I would probably say like Lynn Swann is my favorite all-time player. Just his physicality and the way he would attack the ball and just run after catch and stuff. I'd say I share some of the same characteristics as him. But right now, my favorite player is definitely Deebo Samuel. I like how they move him at running back, move him to receiver, and kind of he got a new name. I think they call him a wide running back or something like that. They gave him a new nickname. But yeah, I really find similarities to him, just his physicality and the way he likes to run the ball and catch the ball and run some routes too.
And how about you there, Tyson? Are you a Steelers fan as well?
I am not a Steelers fan, not at all.
Good for you.
Yes, I'm a Saints fan, but I would say I model my game definitely after Terrell Owens or maybe Chad Ochocinco. I'm big on the route running and technique wise for sure, as well as going up and get the ball. I'd say if you watch my highlights, I'm very good at attacking the ball in the air and just coming down with it and making those big plays for sure. But like Jalen said, Deebo Samuel, we're both yak guys. So whenever we get the ball in our hands, we always go for at least 10. So always.
Nice. So you were saying there, going up for the ball. Who's got the better vertical?
I mean, the tape would say me. We'll definitely have to test at the combine. But yeah, he's in the slot most of the time, so he doesn't get those one-on-one jump balls. But yeah, if you check the tape, I got you.
No, I had to throw that out there a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think it's fun. One of the interesting things about the wide receiver position occasionally is they sort of get this label as a diva. So what do you guys think? I mean, of the two, who's the bigger diva?
I definitely wouldn't say it's me. I don't like. It's hard to say. Obviously, I'm not gonna point fingers, but I just like I'm such a team player. I feel like I'll help a team out anywhere, no matter what. If I'm coming into a team as a receiver, I don't mind playing special teams, getting my nose dirty, playing all over the field. So
again, I do just kind of find it interesting that we were talking about divas there for a while. I mean, once again, obviously Tyson, you were talking about guys like Chad Ochocinco, Terrell Owens, which kind of do get that stigma of being that diva. But again, like all wide receivers do. I mean, you guys, you're moved around a lot. I mean, maybe you, Tyson, are out there on the outside getting a whole lot of those one-on-ones, and then you, Jalen, there, maybe perhaps in the slot. Like, really, both of you probably are interchangeable there at times, like throughout games. Special teams wise as well. I mean, obviously you're looking at guys that can return some kicks and be on special teams. Talk to me about your special teams experience, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so 2019, when Tyson said he got injured, we actually had about 4 or 5 receivers go down. So I really had to return and play receiver. So that was definitely my big year that I excelled at returning. I think I had 2 or 3, or I think I had a kickoff return and 2 punt returns, and lots of all-purpose yards. But yeah, no, we both love returning, whether it's kick return, punt return. I personally find punt return a little bit easier because it kind of brings me back to the running back, reading holes and stuff like that, and finding a lane and taking it. But especially on the Canadian field too, it's just such a big field. You make one cut and you're off to the sidelines. So yeah, we both returned since I can remember community. You won an award, special teams.
Yeah. In 2017, I won Special Teams Player of the Year for Team BC at our. It's called Canada Cup, so it's a tournament between all the provinces. So yeah, I was just really excelling at bringing all the kick returns past our own 50 and just giving our team a great field position. But yeah, just like Jalen was saying, the big open field and just hitting a crease and making one guy miss, and you're straight to the hole.
So, I mean, with all of your guys' accomplishments and everything that you guys done, what would you say you're most proud of over, obviously the past, I guess, really your life since you've been playing this game for a while. So which one of those things are you most proud of?
Well, it's definitely like a hard 1 and 2, close 1 and 2. Sorry, I mean, I'd say the Vanier Cup was a pretty big accomplishment, especially because the year prior, our first year as freshmen, we went undefeated. We definitely thought we were going to go to the Vanier, and we got upset by Saskatchewan in the Hardy Cup, which was kind of where we looked too far ahead. So definitely that 2019 season, we overcome a lot of challenges with the 4 receivers going down. And we had a couple other injuries, suspensions. So definitely, probably that would be number 1 for me, just because we overcame so many challenges. And then also Calgary not having won in 25 years, and we were able to bring the Vanier Cup home. That would be 1, 2. The other close one I'd say maybe is World Juniors, when we won gold for Team Canada in Mexico City. That was a pretty big one. I actually ended up, I got ejected on the second series of the game. Tyson scored a touchdown on it. I did a crackback block that I didn't know the targeting. It was the first year of the targeting rule coming in. So I wasn't aware that you couldn't come back to your own goal line. So I got ejected, unfortunately. So I had to watch Tyson do everything from the stands. But so that might be his. But.
Yeah. Jalen pretty much answered the question. But yeah, the Nationals was very cool. Being able to play in front of, that was most fans I've ever played. It was like about 40,000. So it was, and playing Mexico for the gold in Mexico. So that was really cool. And just like the stadium and all that was just very, very different. So cool.
So obviously, with all those accomplishments, I mean, you guys again definitely two of the highest graded, Canadian prospects out there for sure. Had some great games, both of you at one point or another, going over the 200-yard mark in receiving. So
yeah.
I want each of you just to kind of walk me through at least one of your most memorable moments, like one catch, one touchdown, one first down, whatever sticks in your mind. So why don't you pick one, one play, and then the other kind of, give me another one.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't in one of those games where I went over 200, but this year in Manitoba, I had a very nice catch over 3 defenders. I went up and got it. My quarterback just trusted me, and he knew that I could go up and get it as the better athlete. So it was over top of 3 guys, and it definitely could have been on that Friday night. You got Moss with Randy Moss for sure. So I would say that's probably my best play of the year, and I had lots of people sending it to me and just letting me know how great it was of a play. So that was probably for me.
Nice. So can we find that like somewhere? Like you have that tagged on like social media or something?
Twitter.
Yeah, that's my first highlight on all my plays. So I can get that for sure.
Sweet. So people can look up Tyson Philpot and be able to find that. So
yes, sir.
What about you there, Jalen?
Yeah, mine also doesn't come from one of the games that I went over 200. Mine would probably most memorable would be in the Vanier Cup in 2019. I scored the first touchdown for our team going into halftime. It was on a corner route to the back of the end zone. I was able to go up over a defender and catch the ball. And just even like sticking a landing on that -15 frozen icy field was tough. So that would definitely be like probably my most memorable catch. And I think that also kind of turned the momentum in the game for us. So that would probably be up there for sure.
Awesome. So I mean, again, some great moments there. Some great moments also, coming up there in the future. I do just kind of want to backtrack a little bit because I mean, obviously, you guys are really following a legacy, following your pops.
Yeah.
And so, like, for a guy there, and your dad, Corey Philpott, I mean, really doing excellent, stuff there as a running back. In winning the Grey, Cup and all that other, fantastic stuff. I mean, how does that, how does his legacy really impact you personally, and how has that helped mold you into the, person and player that you are?
Yeah, no, for sure. Ever since a super young age, we've always gone and thrown on the film and watched it, and even hearing from his ex-teammates and stuff like that, talking about how special of a player my dad was, is awesome. It's definitely motivation for us and kind of leaves us big shoes to fill. But we kind of feel like that we're at the point now where we're creating our own kind of legacy and creating our own kind of story. It's awesome to hear all the good stuff about my dad and how well he did in the CFL. And yeah, just like him constantly pushing us and just knowing that he was there and he played in the league and he did all the stuff that we've been doing and we wanted to do is awesome. But yeah, just kind of creating our own legacy and just having him in the back of our mind, just knowing to keep pushing, and just knowing that it's attainable for sure.
What about you there, Tyson?
Yeah, I would say the same along the lines as Jalen. Just knowing that our dad is one of our #1 supporters, and even him telling us that we're better than where he was prior to him going to the draft and stuff like that is very good to hear. And just like speed wise, knowing how he was, his nickname Quick Six, knowing he was like known for his speed is cool to hear him say that we're faster than him at some points too. So yeah, just motivation for us. And like Jalen said, they're big shoes to fill, but we're both ready and capable of doing it.
Awesome. So I mean, some nice stuff there. I mean, obviously, Dad did a fantastic job, and now we got these two kids. I mean, in a weird sort of way, it kind of mirrors like the Archie Manning story a little bit there in the NFL, where he had a pretty decent career, and then again he had all these kids, fantastic athletes in their own right, and so I mean, hopefully you guys can help carve your own niche in their pros yourselves. So. I do want to get a chance to meet you guys outside of the game a little bit. So play along with me a little bit on like a little bit of who's who on these like questions. So
sounds good.
Have a little fun with this. So of the two, Tyson or Jalen, who is the neatest person of the bunch? So when I say neat, like maybe like tidiest. I don't know how you want to say that. Who keeps their room the cleanest?
I mean, I would say me. I'm a little OCD sometimes when with the house and stuff like that. You always find me sweeping, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes the room can get messy for sure, but I would have to go with me on that one for sure.
I'll let him take that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I had another thing down here, but if you say you're OCD, you might actually be this one as well. But who's the pickiest eater?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That would be me for sure. I do have my certain things that I won't eat, and Jalen will definitely eat it. So
I love food.
Yeah, Jalen eats almost everything. So I'm not a broccoli fan, and he is. So that's an example.
All right. Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean, broccoli creates some other problems, so that's what he's got to deal with. So
exactly.
Who is the best dressed typically?
We have super similar styles, so I'd say we have to split that one because I know I'm gonna say I do, and I know he's gonna say that he does.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, he does have some good style for sure. He's got a few nicer shoes than I do, so he can maybe take that one. But
I'll take it if he's giving it to me. I'll take it. So.
Oh yeah, we're both fashion guys. We're both like to keep our style up to date and like to wear nice clothes.
All right, so I'll keep that one even. I'll keep that. That one's fine. When you're in the gym, cardio or weights?
Cardio for sure.
Yeah, we're big on making sure our speed is always shown whatever we're doing, and just we're treadmill. We're always outside doing cone work and jug machine work. Definitely keep up with the weights too to maintain the body and stuff like that. But like we're not the DK Metcalfs. We're not the biggest guys, but we definitely throw our own when we have to though.
Okay, but I mean, obviously you do have to get in the weight room and do something. So what is your favorite lift?
Oh, I would say I'm a clean guy. I like power cleans. They're good for full body, get all the range of motion and stuff like that. But like of course, I'm a speed mill for sure. If we're talking cardio, I'm always on that.
Yeah, I don't mind getting. I like the deadlifts and kind of I like power cleaning too, hang cleaning. But yeah, we kind of incorporate the full body lifts as the versus like the specific like bench press and stuff. Like we do that right now, of course, because we're combine training and stuff like that. But anything that does like a full body, you got to use your full body. We're all over that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Who's the better cook?
I'm taking that for sure. We don't cook for each other, so maybe that's why. But we're both in the kitchen. Yeah, we're both huge in the kitchen. Sorry.
So if both of you are kind of here, what's like that? I don't know, comfort food for you? I mean, whether it be a snack food or a meal, what would that be for you guys?
No, for me, I like my lettuce wraps. I'm big on that. Chicken or beef, as well as any kind of.
I said comfort food now. I mean, it doesn't have, you know what I mean? Like not.
I'm a tacos. That's me. I'm a taco guy. Pizza.
Are you still sitting with the lettuce wraps for comfort food? I mean, is that fair or?
I mean, it's pretty easy to make, so yeah, I like it.
Okay.
It incorporates everything.
Hey, that's fine. I mean, obviously, when you think of lettuce wraps, you think of people that are a little bit more health conscious. So if that's who you are, then that's who you are. So
yeah, we are for sure.
Let's see. Who's the bigger movie buff?
I think. Yeah. I love my movies. I watch probably 2 or 3 movies every week. I'm all over them.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky to be honest. I like to lock into a TV show or something like that, but I can't. If I watched a movie once, I probably won't watch it again.
Interesting. Do you guys have a favorite movie?
We grew up watching like Harry Potter. That was our kind of childhood movie. We'd watch all of those.
Transformers. Yeah. We're big into I like the series where I can watch more than one. So I'd say
Fast and Furious too. We're all over those ones too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Action movies.
All right, man. Well, we've kind of been at this for a while, so I just kind of want to wind down our interview. It's just kind of fun, just to kind of pitch some things your way, and figure out a little bit more about you guys, like outside of everything else. So
yeah,
we could sit here and talk for a while. Okay, really, let's just do this one really quick because I think it's fun. Who wins in card games?
Oh, do you have a specific card game or no? Anything?
Just in general.
We're super competitive.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave that one. Video games.
Me. Yeah. I'm a big Madden guy. Yeah.
Okay. Board games.
I'm not a board game guy, to be honest.
I love board games.
So yeah.
I love it all. Strategic. I like being strategic. So.
All right. Well, again, this has been fun getting to know you guys. Let's wrap it up. I want each of you to take a moment and talk directly to all those scouts out there, whatever league they're in, whether they're in the NFL, the CFL, or what have you. I mean, I want you guys to look in the camera and tell them why you would make a great addition to their team. So go ahead and hit them with your pitch.
Yeah, no, I'll start. Well, first of all, my name is Jalen Philpott, receiver for the University of Calgary. I'm 6'1", 195. And I just think that whatever team decides to go ahead and pick me or take a chance on me, you're just going to get a player that's ready to grind, whether that's receiver, special teams, got to punt the ball, I got to do whatever. I'm just a hard worker. I love football. So I think that I'll just be able to help any team with my skill set and just be able to make a team better no matter where it is. And just super excited to get ready to get to work on the first day. And I think I'm a very hard worker. So no challenge I don't think is not attainable for me. So I'm ready to work for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me, I'm Tyson Philpot, a receiver at the University of Calgary, 6'1", 190. And I just think any team that drafts me or picks me up will get a hard worker as well. And football IQ is a big thing for me. So just being able to read the field and see everything is big on my part. And I work hard and I'll make sure I go get that ball if it's thrown my way, and I won't let the team down.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, do appreciate sitting down with both of you. I mean, I do think that this is interesting. I mean, obviously the game, the Canadian game is a little different, but mostly similar to the United States football, and so it's a little bit more open. I know the ball is a little bigger too, so I mean, and just kind of the whole setup is. It's more really geared towards you guys. I mean, it's really geared towards the offense. I mean, and so obviously 2 guys that can make an immediate impact as offensive playmakers, and like you guys had also mentioned, also contributing their own special teams. So I do wish you guys best of luck in your journey. It's been fun sitting down with you guys. All right.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much.
Sure. Once again, Jalen Philpott, Tyson Philpott, Calgary wide receivers, some of the best talent there in Canada. Definitely check them out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.